Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Skyrim mod showcase. Just like every week, we've got a ton of incredible new mods to dive into. Some are truly game-changing additions that I can't wait to share with you all. Today's lineup is packed with everything from magic overhauls to UI tweaks and even brand new locations. So if you're interested, be sure to watch till the end. Anyways, without further ado, let's jump right in. By the way, hear me out. In case you still don't have Skyrim or you're looking to buy other games, Instant Gaming's the #1 place to get discounted games for PC and consoles. You can even buy DLCs with a cheaper price to other games such as Skyrim AE or its Anniversary Edition upgrade. You'll definitely find better deals here. So if you're interested, be sure to use my link down below and buy cheaper games. Plus, we are also doing a giveaway with Instant Gaming where the winner gets to choose any game they want that's available on Instant Gaming's website. These are affiliate links which don't cost you anymore, but it helps the channel out. First up, we have Lost Grimoire, a magic mod that adds over 115 balanced, lore-friendly spells across all schools of magic, plus matching scrolls and saves. What makes this mod special is how it fills the gaps left by vanilla magic while also introducing entirely new ways to roleplay as a mage. Some of the new spells you can encounter are spells that allows you to transform into various animals such as a snow bear, summon various creatures, silently assassinate your opponents with self-destruction spells, or pretend to be one of your opponent by silently disguising yourself as one of their allies.
That rat ain't mine. It'll be anyone's. Won't get one rusty scepter from me.
You can now even bring a recently dead person back to life. There's honestly a lot to digest, and what's even cooler is that all of these spells have their own visuals and sound effects. Anyways, here are more examples for each school of magic. For the School of Alteration, we have Extract Ore. Using this spell at an ore vein, you'll be able to extract its minerals and gems. Of course, the higher your alteration skill, the more ore and gems that can be pulled from the ore vein. While Transmography transforms a living target into a random harmless animal for 30 seconds. However, when hit, they instantly transform back. We also have Dimensional Door, which you can cast separately with your left and right hands to place linked portals at locations. You then can travel between the portals at will. And lastly, for Alteration, we have Pocket Dimension. This allows you to teleport to a personal hideout containing a bed, chest, bookshelves, and all crafting stations. Now let me show you a few from the School of Conjuration. Conjure Sabercat Familiar, which basically summons a Sabercat for 60 seconds. And while it's active, your familiar boosts your attack damage by 10%. Bound Chest creates a magic chest for 30 seconds. And any item stored inside can be accessed at any time by summoning the chest once more. And lastly, Fateful Familiar, which allows you to summon a familiar of your choice permanently. Whichever familiar you chose will be stronger than the normal version and will level up with you. Now for the School of Destruction, we have Firebomb. This suddenly turns the touch target into a living bomb. And after 10 seconds, the target will then explode, dealing 75 fire damage in a 15-foot radius. While Frostburst Crystal creates a fragile ice at the target location. When hit, it will then shatter, dealing 80 frost damage to anything nearby. And lastly, we have Storm Rift. This creates a ball of storm energy at the target location for 30 seconds and will shoot lightning at nearby enemies. Now moving on, we have School of Illusion. Astral Projection allows you to leave your body for 15 seconds, becoming invisible and undetectable spirit. And after 15 seconds, you'll then return to your body. While Phantom Treasure spawns a treasure chest at the target location for 30 seconds that will attract and pacify all nearby humanoid up to level 14. And lastly, we have Trickster, which creates 2 phantom copies of yourself for 60 seconds. The copies have the same weapons, armor, and spells as you but deals half the damage compared to yours. And for the last School of Magic, we have Restoration. First, we have Ray of Light, a stream of sunlight that deals 10 damage per second to undead enemies. Web Cocoon, on the other hand, implants a frostbite spider egg in a corpse you targeted. and after 20 seconds, it will then hatch. Exchange Life Force is another spell I like as it allows you to swap your remaining health with the target's remaining health. And lastly, we have Resurrection, which brings a recently dead person or creature back to life. Of course, there are more amazing spells to uncover, and showcasing all 115 will take too much time as I have a ton of more amazing mods to share with you all. So be sure to check the mod description page as it shows all the necessary details of each spell. Moving on, we have Wish Magic. This is another great magic mod that was recently released. This mod introduces 8 prismatic light spells all categorized under the Alteration School of Magic. What makes this mod particularly engaging is the way players obtain these spells through shooting star sightings scattered across the northern regions of Skyrim. Now let me show you some of the spells you can expect, such as Guiding Light, which shows a path to your current goal. So any enabled quests or placed marker, a path will now be shown. Next, we have Manifest Delicacy, which creates a high quality food item that has various stats boost, while Clear Weather, well, clears the current weather. You can even spawn in an enchanting station for 30 seconds when using the Manifest Enchanting Disc spell. Or when using the Transform spell, you can turn any target into a harmless animal for 30 seconds. Just take note that, when hit, the effect cancels.
I watch. By order of the Jarl. Stop right there.
If you've been wanting to alternate how your character looks without going all the way to Riften, using the Mirror spell allows you to do so. And lastly, we have Iridescent Rain. This spell showers stars, staggering targets on contact. Next, we have Above All Else Lovecraft-inspired quest, a brand new quest mod that revolves around a vampiric Khajiit named Dark Balag. And as you encounter this mysterious figure, he claims to possess a rare and unsettling gift, the ability to see the ancient dead. But what does that mean? And why is he so obsessed with becoming above all else? As you go through an adventure with Darpalag, you'll learn fragments of these factors and he will be sharing more about his goals, origins, and intentions, which I personally think is a nice way to learn more about the story while interacting with the character. Plus, being fully voiced, it'll be even more immersive.
A trifling thing, deserving of no more than a mere glance. Comprehension, the bridge between our two eyes. Darbalag understands its importance. Fragments of his mark.
Overall, the quest mod isn't one of those 3-hour super action-packed quest mods, but one of those more story-based where you interact more with the character you meet. Next, we have Dynamic Location Pop-Up. In vanilla Skyrim, the game only shows you that discovered location text the very first time you visit a place. And after you revisit, you won't have the text pop up anymore. With this mod, it fixes that by giving you a seamless, stylish pop-up every time you revisit a known location. The best part, it works flawlessly with mod added locations too. No patches needed. Definitely a simple UI addition that's worth checking out. Next up, we have Echoes of Oblivion. If you played Oblivion Remastered lately, you'll remember how NPCs would actually talk to each other. Random conversations, passing comments, and all that good stuff. In Skyrim, however, lacks that NPC interaction. Usually, NPCs would just walk past each other. Of course, that's aside from the usual scripted lines or meetups of NPCs. Well, Echoes of Oblivion brings that Oblivion charm back with over 4,500 new voice lines to make the world feel more alive. You'll hear radiant dialogues.
A guard near Solitude said he caught a glimpse of a man without a shadow. He reported it, and disappeared the next day.
Is that so?
NPC reacting to your skills.
You've got a real bounce to your step. I'll bet you're quite the acrobat.
Guards throwing in combat taunts, and even quest-aware conversations where the characters actually acknowledge what's happening in the world. And if you have a bad relationship level with someone, yeah, they'll let you know with some very unflattering remarks.
You'll have to do better than that, you pasty-faced mongrel of an upstart race. Back to the slave pens where you were bred.
Anyways, I'll let you guys listen to some of the new dialogues you may encounter.
By the way, do you happen to know what the fine is here in Skyrim for necrophilia? Just asking.
Excuse me?
I don't know you, and I
nothing.
don't care to know you.
Legendary.
Make love
Is
like
that
a
so?
silver castle, or crush your enemy.
Get out of my way before I have you slapped in irons.
Hello.
I ran into some goblins in the woods not long ago. Nasty little beasts.
Genuine Falmer blood
Goblins
elixir
are
for sale.
evil,
Live for thousands
foul-smelling
of
little
years.
brutes.
See into other people's
Farewell.
thoughts.
Take care.
Good morning.
What's the latest?
Heard the Green Pact's gone mad. A village was burned for planting flowers. Flowers?
They say a skeever in Markarth's learned to pick locks, keeps sneaking into the Silverblood's treasury for snacks.
Interesting.
Now moving on to some of the latest grass mods available. We have Witchy Wilderness, a modular grass overhaul. This mod uses Dr. Jacopus grass assets, which if you've been modding Skyrim lately, you'll know it's basically the gold standard for grass assets. But what sets Witchy Wilderness apart is how it completely transforms Skyrim's biomes, making them feel realistic, diverse and straight out of fantasy world. For example, heading towards the Tundra region, you'll see a mix of yellowish and pink 3D grass. While in the pine forest, you'll see diverse of dense grass and packed with wildflowers. In the Rift region, the grass looks amazing with stunning vibrant colors that match the autumn trees perfectly. And my personal favorite, the frozen marsh will now finally have fitting grass and mushrooms around. Now moving towards the Reach region, you'll see a ton of green grass and flowers. The mod even overhauls the volcanic region grass with grass that actually fits the atmosphere of the location. What's even more amazing is that the mod did not forget about the DLC locations such as the Soul Cairn and Solstheim. Both will now have unique grass fitting to the atmosphere. The mod being fully modular means you can easily pick and choose various options available in the foam mod. For example, you want green grass in the Tundra region, you can easily do so. Or you probably want the grass and no mushroom at the frozen marsh, you can do that as well. Autumn colors by the Rift, or do you want a more summer vibe? You can easily choose between the two. And for snowy regions, you can either choose white grass or brown grass. It's also worth noting that the mod is fully compatible with seasonal landscapes in case you use that. Overall, the grass overhaul looks beautiful, plus having a performance-friendly option is a big plus. Anyways, here are a few more before and afters for each region. While we're talking about grass mods, Freak's Floral Vale is another one to look at. This time the mod only overhauls Soul Cairn, turning the location into this eerie fitting vibe. Purple flora, twisted grasses, and an overall gloomier vibe that fits the location perfectly. Again, it uses Dr. Jacopus assets so you know the quality's top notch. Here are a few more before and after just so you can see the difference between vanilla and having this mod. And to end today's series, we have Hircine's Hunt Werewolf themed cave. I know I don't usually showcase player-owned mods, but this mod caught my attention. Just outside of Falkreath, when entering the cave, it's got all the essentials. Crafting stations, a bed, even a dining area. But with a rugged, primal aesthetic that fits the theme perfectly. It's not some big fancy mansion. It's a compact, immersive retreat for when you need a break between adventures. If you're role-playing as a werewolf or just love the aesthetic, this is definitely a must-try. And that's all for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more Skyrim content. Every like, share, and view will definitely help the channel out. As always, thank you so much for all the lovely support, and I hope to see you all next time. Stay safe and happy modding.